Hello everybody and welcome to episode 2 of Rimworld. We are going to be jumping straight into this game, but very quickly what I'm going to say is I am leaving a link in the description, of course, to the Steam page, to the forums for the mods, of course, and also to episode 1 of Rimworld if you haven't seen it already. We're going to be jumping into the characters so you can actually see who is who. If I bring up the character here, we have Callie Dillon, who I believe at some point in episode 1 I may have accidentally called a he. She is in fact a she. At the age of 18, Miss Callie Dillon is going to be changed for the nickname to Callie. We have Mila, Ludmila Fisher, of course, shortened to Mila for nickname, and Rogers I do prefer to keep. She is 51 and Mila is of course 32. Chronological ages are of course very different. Mila being, is it Mila? Sorry, Rogers being, of course, the oldest at chronological age of 854. We do have a very small base here. It is very tiny, but of course we have only done one episode. One thing I would like to very quickly add, of course, is furniture. We have dining chairs. I believe I mentioned it in the last episode. You cannot add, or you can add it, of course. I did that wrong. Let's cancel that one. You can add tables like this if you wish, but sorry, chairs like that if you wish, add 2 more here if you wish. But the problem with adding chairs all the way around is that 2 people cannot eat on the same square, as in 2 people sitting here, one there, cannot both eat here at the same time. One will sit there and eat there, and the other one will sit here and eat off the floor, or vice versa. So the best option is to actually cancel these ones. And what I would also like to do is I'm going to use a shortcut every now and again, but of course I like to jump into the tabs and select them manually so you can actually see what it is I'm selecting. Because sometimes, as you can see here, there are a lot of shortcuts. There's only 3 there, there are 5 there. There's a few shortcuts quite, pretty much all over the place, and they change, they vary. They're quite difficult to remember, but after a while you kind of get used to it. So for some reason, this one is, of course, unowned. We have Rogers, Mila, and Callie is the last one. Let's add 2 chairs, one there and another one here. The reason I'm doing this is because I like to have the chairs, pretty much everyone eating, around the same size, so I can, of course, close this off if I wish to. I'm not going to, but at least I have the option. I'm also going to set the stockpiles and resort this and plan out our base. That is the plan for today. Now we have put the chairs down. What I'm also going to do is set the growing zones, where are we? Growing zones a little bit bigger by selecting on that, bringing it down, selecting that one, bringing it down, and of course this one. I'm not going to extend the heel root because we don't need any more, but we have, of course, potato plant. We have the rice plant, which is growing very nicely. We have the strawberry plant, but the rice plant is the fastest. I believe the strawberries are next, and then the potatoes are last. We do have corn as well, but we don't have it currently growing because I don't really need 4 different kinds of vegetables growing at once. I say vegetables, we have fruit as well, but I don't really need 4 different kinds of foods growing at once, because then it just means our stockpile needs to stay huge. I don't necessarily need potatoes to grow, which means I can actually, if I wish, disable the sowing. I'm also going to disable sowing on here as well, because when we get the heel root, we don't need to put any more down for a little while, because I believe that should actually give us quite a bit, depending on how much we harvest, of course. So why don't we continue pressing play, and we are going to, of course, allow, I believe it's Miss Rogers, to construct the chairs. And do you know what? I'm going to actually make her do it myself, because she is going to take too long. Let's see what you can end up with. How well is your constructing skills? Miss Rogers, let's double check. Oh, we have loads of wood cut down. Lovely. But we don't have anybody moving it to the stockpiles. Wow, you are taking your time, aren't you? Please grab it from here. Almost there. How did this chair end up? The table is currently awful. The chair is... the chair's poor. I mean, it's not too bad, but I would very much like you to finish the last one, if possible. And if you can, which I would like even more, is to do this one as well. Where do you need to grab the wood? I hope you grab the right amount of wood and not just keep running back and forth, because that would be very annoying. How much work needs to be done? You've got almost all the wood, but you do. You are currently at awful. You're poor, you're awful. Which is really annoying because when you're awful, you don't get any bonuses. When you are poor, I believe you get a 2, and also comfort level as well increases based on your different levels. I believe it goes from shoddy, poor, sorry, is it shoddy, awful, poor, normal, good, excellent, legendary and master, I believe, or master and legendary, I'm not quite sure. Again, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, and if you haven't already, of course, like and subscribe. I will leave all the links in the description to the relevant pages for the game, as well as my previous episodes. I believe I've also gone through the characters, and we are going to, I believe, sort out these stockpiles. So let me very, very quickly show you a quick tip, trick, and guide to creating some very efficient stockpiles here. I'm going to delete that one. I'm going to keep that, but I'm going to delete that one there. Let's create a stockpile for veggies. I believe that should be enough for veggies. You are, of course, separate. We're going to rename you veggies. And also, we're going to clear and set you to normal and, of course, vegetarian. We would like also, what do I want here? I believe I'm going to have meals here. Let's set you to meals. Oops, I accidentally did an extra capital letter in the middle. There we go. And you are going to be meat. Oh, sorry, I apologize. I type way too quickly sometimes for my own good. Or I just press too many buttons at once, and you're going to be veg. And of course I want to spell that correctly. And then last but not least, you're going to be meal. The reason I'm putting one meal is because I only wish that to be a temporary one. Just until I can actually figure out why, when dropping on the floor, if this is a space that they actually drop into a stockpile when there's nothing on there. Ideally, people should be dropping out of stockpiles, not in. Meat, we are going to, of course, set to everything but human meat. Didn't want to set meals, I wanted to set meat. Everything but human, where are you? There you are. And of course, we're going to set meat somewhere else as well, which I believe is going to be here. And you are going to be animal corpses. Clear. Oh, let's set the meat one first. Where's meat? Where's meat? Clear all. Meat. Oh, sorry. My apologies. And human. Let's get rid. Perfect. Cool. You are all the way down at the bottom for corpses, animal corpses. You are, of course, vegetables, which are fine. Silver. I'm just going to keep silver in there for now for the time being. You are, of course, actual meats. Instead of meat, you are veg, you are vegetarian. You are, of course, meals, and you are meal. I'm actually going to set that as temp as well. Just so I know. That's fine for meals. Everything should be fine. Preferred. We're going to have you as preferred, and of course you as preferred. Actually, do you know what? Let's include it up to important instead, just so I can, and you can stay as preferred. Perfect. Medicine. We need another stockpile for meds and drugs, which are going to be here. So let's class you as meds/drugs. Perfect. Not quite perfect. There we go. Now perfect. And clear all. Where are manufactured medicine and drugs? Perfect. That's really good. And then last but not least, well, actually, I think I'm going to bring meds down a little bit. And we're going to actually have another stockpile here for textiles. Textiles being cloth, leather, that kind of stuff, which I believe is also in manufactured textiles. I will show you. Leathers, alpaca wool, synth thread, all that kind of stuff, you know, devil strand, pretty much all that kind of malark. Corpses, fine, that's all good. Have I labelled everything? No. It's probably good to label everything in case you get confused, which is which. Textiles, meds, drugs, meals, meal, that's fine. Cool, I believe we're pretty much there. We're going to change the recipes down to drop on floor. Increase you to 12 and reduce the radius down to just around the stockpile, as well as increasing that and reducing that to, I think, 6. We are going to keep meat just now, because do we actually have any meat? I don't believe we do. We may have actually used it all. So let's change, get rid of meat and just keep vegetarian just for now. Because hopefully we will start increasing our vegetarian intake and start using that only. Perfect. We have 3 chairs. That one's, perfect. We have a normal one, which is a beauty of 4. We have quality as normal. Comfort is a 7.0 as compared to the awful one, which is a comfort level of 0.28 and a quality of awful. Doesn't have any other kind of bonus like beauty. And poor does have a beauty of 2 and a 0.60, so it's not too bad, considering these two are quite close together in comfort. But of course the normal one is better. What do we have on this one? Oh, she failed. Rogers failed on building the chair, which is a little annoying because it wastes resources. But oh well. And I believe I forgot to set this one. Yes, I did. That one is supposed to be veg. My apologies, guys. Oh, it's very close in getting those stockpiles right. But the reason why I've set that is because if we jump into this, drop on floor, everything's fine. What's going to happen is that meat is going to get placed here as a priority. Veg is going to get placed here. And if I also, once she starts actually getting veg, I will explain it and show it properly. But until we start cooking with vegetables and meat, it's probably going to be difficult to show you how these stockpile things work. I'll do it without the stalls, and then I'll add stalls and show you the difference. But pretty much it means if you do it without stalls, they're going to be jumping, they're going to be, in a sense, kind of jigging between the two, jiggling, or, you know, moving a little bit, then back, then they'll be moving back, you know, like that. They'll just be moving across, back and forth to cook. If you do it without stalls, all they do is they turn, place it, and actually put it down, but without actually moving. So we have a raid. I believe this one is just 1. We have Longshank, who is carrying a knife at the moment. Steel knife. Ooh. You are from the Ash Nukes, which is a bit annoying. And how are we on? Let's have a look. Movement speed's 4.61. How's my movement speed? Ooh, you are fast. Are you a jogger? Why do I have a feeling that you're going to be a jogger? Where are you coming from? You're coming from there. Dumb labour. No, you're just generally quick. Are we going to be able to defeat this guy? I think we are, because if we go here and press R, we draft. And I believe I would like to get everyone over here. There we go. Right, we are going to start engaging now. So, who's got the knife? Where are you? I believe Mila has the knife, so you are going to move into here. Callie, you're going to stay there, and you are going to move here. Who are you going after? You're going after Delilah? You're going after our pet? Really? Maybe I should actually have you just fire, and you also fire. There we go. Who are you going after now? You're trying to go after Callie. Okay. Right, Callie, you are going to run this way. Mila, you're going to run in. And you are going to stay and shoot. That's it. I want to get a couple of hits. Delilah, you should probably vacate, which means I should probably start firing at you now and bring you... Yeah, let's keep you there. No, don't hit our dog. Come on. Longshank, go down. Almost. I know Callie's getting a little bit hit, but she's getting... Do you know what? I forgot she's getting stabbed. She's probably actually going to die. Health. Heat stroke. We also... Oh, God. Not in immediate danger. How? You have loads and loads of cuts all over your body, which means, Callie, let's put your bed to medical. We should probably undraft everybody, because we now have a prisoner. You are going to rest. And Rogers, I believe you are going to be the one that attends. So let's strip you. Let's have a look. What do we have? Shooting 1, social, very high, artistic high. You're too smart, very neurotic, which is not too bad. And aesthetic, which is, I guess, yeah. You know, you don't like your bedroom to be too impressive, so that's okay. But I would rather have people have impressive bedrooms. But I guess we could have a lower one. What would be the best way to capture this guy? Let's have a look. I think we should add a little very, very little prison cell in here. I know that's probably not the widest that I actually wanted. I would rather it be a little bigger than that. And let's have a bed. Furniture, where are we? There we go. Bed in here. Let's have you... Yeah, let's have you there. And then add a door. Do we add a door there? Yeah, let's add a door there. Perfect. So, Rogers, I believe you... Let's have you working on everything first. Why are you going all the way over there? We need wood, don't we? We need more wood, really? That's quite annoying. Lots of wood. Give us all the wood. Oh, I should probably actually... who's our warden? Why do I have a feeling it's... Nope, warden is Mila. Amazing. You are going to capture. Which we can't yet. Not until we have built this. Rogers, please build. Thank you. Continue to build, please. Thank you. I would very much like, you know, the... whatever the mod is for finishing something. Because it's very annoying when you actually have to do it this way. Oh, do you know what? I'm just going to let you eat. Screw it. No, you're not going to bed just now, or whatever it is that you're going to do just there. Last couple of bits. And that as well. Now work on that, please. Okay, I have a feeling that I've not set that either. Yep. Meals. Not, let's double check this. Yep, everything will be moved back there. So that's fine, that's fine, it's fine. Yep, yep. Okay, so my apologies for that, guys. I had one more thing that I hadn't actually set. Who, Mila, you are going to capture. Strip first though, just in case you die. Ah, that's why I didn't set you to prisoner. Medical. Perfect. There we go, and Rogers, you are going to be tending. And while you're up, let's clean blood, feed, and just before you go to sleep, let's clean blood. Oh, I should probably actually do roofing area as well. Is that everything? I believe so. There we go. Okay. Let's let Rogers have a little bit of sleep. And while... Oh, what do we have here? A bulk goods trader. I love a bulk goods trader. Now, one thing to note is usually if you have traders coming in, say from over here, I believe I said in the last episode, but if you have one coming over here, best not do the trading all the way up here because they're going to drop all the items and silver and what it is that you trade. You are then going to have to haul it all the way to your base. Best thing to do is if you have a trader that is approaching your base, let them approach. Wait for them to get close and then find your social person with a nice high social skill is Warden, so Mila. Find the one with the question mark, right click, and there we go. Let's see, now we only have 803. This is us, is our Jeffries. Our negotiator is Mila, and we have Aoi, or O, maybe, I believe that might be pronounced Oi, is the bulk goods trader. So our silver is 813, they have 925. This is everything that they have and the prices they sell. This is everything that we have here, in these highlighted ones here, and the prices that we can sell them at, i.e. components we can sell at 888 there. These ones are lower graded ones. What I mean by that is the fact that some of our components are really good quality, and of course some of them might be slightly lower in percentage. Again, it's the same kind of thing with the shirts, and of course they're all the same, so it doesn't really matter, but there are a couple of things where if they're degraded and others are in better quality, it will show up as two different items. I think we have one that is degraded, which, oh no, my apologies. That one is theirs, and because all of ours are degraded, that's why they are showing in one pile. But that is their ones, that is theirs, and that's ours. They actually sell them for 31 a piece. We sell them for 888 a piece. I don't think I need to buy anything here just now. I could maybe buy some chocolate, but it's kind of pricey, and we don't really have that much. We could only buy, what's that, like 100? Not even that. We could probably buy like 96 or something. But of course we wouldn't need to do that because I only have... Oh, I only have 2. Do you know what? Screw it. It's 18. Let's increase our mood buff as well. There we go. There's the... No. Don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare. Where's... no. Where's Mila? Our dog is instantly consuming the chocolate. Oh. Stupid. I think because I actually marked it as a priority to be picked up, that the dog left it alone. I would also like to have the dog not go inside our... where's the animals? Manage areas. No, not that way. This way. Zone area. Oh, there we go. So let's clear a... Let's clear this area here, so the animal doesn't go inside. There we go. Get out. Good boy. Oh, you are consuming the chocolate again. And we have 2 still, so I should probably set... Where do I want the chocolate to go? Probably... Do you know what, Rogers? We're going to mark you as... Prioritize hauling wood. You are then going to mark this one here as chocolates as well. There we go. That was one thing I forgot to do. Mila, you are going to do that. And I believe you are then going to instantly forget about them. Perfect. How many... No, that's not what I want to do. Thank you. Hauling. How much do we have? 1. So either the dog or Mila ate it. I don't know which one. I think we can find out by clicking on our animals and finding out. Because if you ate it, you might have to be killed. Where's social? No. Doesn't say. Oh well. I think it's fine. Did you? I mean, I'm absolutely fine if you ate it. A nice chat. No. Oh well, it doesn't say. I would like to know, but oh well. Don't need to do anything with our traders just yet. Okay. Can we... Do we have anything... Is it... Oh, no, we don't. We don't have any vegetables yet. I'm going to just very quickly haul this stuff manually. Rogers, why are you still up? You should be in bed. Haul. And haul. Thank you. No, what did I just say? Haul. Thank you. Clean. I'll have you do a little bit of cleaning up just to keep this place a little bit tidier. Haul that. Haul that. And haul that. Wait, why is this? Does that not need to be cleaned? Is that about to... Hey, you guys are all sitting down eating. Ooh, do I have any kind of social thing? No, I forgot. I don't have relations or whatever it is. The hospitality mod. I don't have it installed. Severe illness. Longshank, you have severe illness. Problem. You're okay, that's fine. To be honest, you should be absolutely fine. Do I need to prioritize anything? No. Okay, we're looking good. Where is everybody? You're there. You're there. And you're there. Oh, you're all cutting down wood and stuff. What do I have you set to? Plant cut. Everything's up. Construct. Cooking. Okay, that's fine. Let's get rid of you. Okay, you can't. You can't get rid of red ones, but you can, of course, get rid of certain ones like messages and notes. Those kind of things. Letters, I guess you can call them. We are low on food. You are not wrong. We are indeed low on food, which means we should probably be hunting right about now. Orders, hunt. What do we have? We have an ostrich. I don't mind hunting you. Don't really want to hunt any boomalopes. Can't really hunt that pack there. Another boomalope. We do have some rice. That's good. Do we have any other kind of... Really? What's this? Ooh, cougar. I should probably hunt you. Actually, do you know what? We are going to hunt you together by pressing R. We're going to come here. And we are going to fire. Uh-oh. Mila, you should probably run. You guys should be shooting. Mila, that wasn't a very good plan. I forgot you had a knife. There we go. You are down. Mila, how you doing? Oh, you are going to die in 20 hours. That's a problem. Let's unrestrict you, and you are going to rest. Mila is our doctor. That is a problem. Nope, Rogers is our doctor, even. You guys are going to carry on. Really? You are that terrible shot. Now do it. Thank you. And you are going to both be unforbidden, sorry, shall I say. Callie, you are going to haul you back. Rogers, my dear, you are going to heal Mila. Let's clean first. And then tending. Why are you on the floor? That's why. Unassign. Perfect. And at the same time, I'm going to double check social prisoner. There we go. No interaction. What would I like to do? Chat and recruit. 74%. Not bad. Character, how are you? Dumb labour. Great. Do you know what? I'm not going to keep you as a person. We are going to release you once you are better. And that should hopefully give us a little bit of goodwill with the ash nukes. Which I believe we can check here. The ash nukes are minus 87. So let's see what we get after that. We are on another day. And I believe what we are going to do right now as well is let's start building a plan on our base. So what I would like to do is go about this wide. We're going to go 2 by 2. The reason we're doing 2 by 2 is because we would like our base to be nice and protected. There we go. I think that should do it. And let's go down this way as well. Now, I believe we've already checked it out, but let's make sure by pressing draft. Go down to here. I believe here is Ancient Danger. Yes, it is, if we left-click here. As Rogers draws near the ancient wall, a sense of foreboding overcomes her. She isn't sure why, but she feels this is that this dusty structure may contain great danger. Can jump to the location, which of course shows us this area here, and you can see something, actually, funny enough, within here. It looks like that could be a nest maybe, or some jelly, possibly a lamp, I'm not sure. Oh well, let's unforbid you, or unrestrict, shall we say, or undraft, whatever you wish to call it. We have, of course, let Mr. whatever his name has gone. We're still on minus 87, which is annoying. Maybe he's not left the map yet. Let's double check. You are still minus 87. As soon as you go down, have you left the map? I'm sure you have. I'll check that in a bit. Rogers, why are you all the way over there? You are butchering. We have meat in here. Really good. Right, now this is probably a good option to show you what I mean. So let's double check and make sure... Oh, you're suspended. That's why. Perfect. Now is probably a good time to actually start getting some bedrooms. I'm just going to do some temporary ones for now, and then we will actually, I think, we're going to spend the next episode actually planning out our base, because on this one I did a few things, a few priorities that we needed to actually correct. So let's go into a, should I do a 5 by 5? Yeah, I think I will. I'm going to do, yeah, let's do 5 there, which means you can go across here. And I believe 5. There we go. So you are 5. You are unfortunately 4, which is not what I wanted to do. I wanted that one. There we go. Perfect. So another. Do you know what? Let's just go all the way down and just give everyone single rooms. Right. So we have 5 by 5. We have another 5 by 5, and one more 5 by 5. Perfect. I think 3 should do for now, and do you know what? We are going to give one more up here by doing this one, like that. And we're going to add doors in this side. The reason I'm adding doors here is because I would like every... Actually, is that in the middle? That is the middle. Let's do the middle instead. Can I set you back to a wall? No, I can't. That's annoying. I wish that you could do that, because you can change a wall to a door, but you can't change a door to a wall. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Perfect. I don't need these ones for now, so we're going to forbid you by pressing F and U. That's another good note, is to stop something getting built is to forbid it. It's a nice easy way if you plan something out and you don't want it to be built just yet. You can just forbid. Nice and easy. Okay, we are of course at 30 minutes at the moment, so I am just going to finish this build and get some beds installed, and then we are going to jump into the next episode next time. Let's get some beds. Where do I want them? I want them here, going this way. 1, 2, 3, and of course 4. Minor break risk, Rogers, not great. You need to be set back to a unowned normal. Just so, do you know what? It might have been the fact that Rogers was not sleeping in a bed. I should probably have you set to rest though, that's the problem. Because you are covered in blood. Rogers, you're going to have to heal Mila. Nope, not injured. Okay, you just need to rest. Okay. Who we got left? Kelly, where are you? There you are. You are bringing in some wood. Good girl. I'm very happy about that. Wood we do have outside, not refrigerated, spoils in a day. Problem. We have lots of food, and yet we should probably be cooking. So, Mila, you are unfortunately going to have to cook. Refuel. Slight problem. Did I accidentally leave? Yes, I did. That's why. Whoops. I would like you to prioritize on... No, not consume. Why are you not... Ah, unpause, that's why. There we go. Now, if you see, she actually did a little jolt to the left. One more. Perfect. Now, again, I think that is actually wrong. No, not that one. Thank you. Yeah, God's sake. Last one. Meals. There we go. Now, if I actually very quickly just move you out of the way. There we go. And continue cooking. You will do a little jolt, see? A little jolt to the left. Now, if I actually add some stores down by going 1, 2. Can I have you construct? No, Rogers, I would like you to construct. Yeah, and the other one. There we go. Now, instead of having a little jolt to the left, what will happen now? Let's just get you out of medical. Prioritize refueling. And I believe you have paused again. Yep, that's fine. Cooking. You see? She doesn't actually move now. Let's try again. I think you need to refuel. Yep. Okay, we're going to change these bills up. Now, the reason why I'm changing these bills up... let's have a look. I want 15. Just to lastly show you... Last little bit. Can I do any more? Hauling cougar meat. Really? There we go. Doing a quick on organisation. Which means now I need to unpause. Unpause, please. Thank you. Why are you not unpausing? Why? Ah, that's why. I definitely have more. Okay, it looks like we learned a few things in here. I'm just going to increase these right up just to show you a little bit better. There we go. Now we can do it. So, let's bring it down to 1. Now, as she cooks, watch what happens. There we go. She does unfortunately do that, so I'm actually going to... Wait. No, that's not what I want you to do, thank you. Why are you now... We're not supposed to be meat, it's supposed to be meals. I keep messing up that bit there, which is interesting. Let's move you out of the way. Perfect. And go back to cooking. Let's refuel. There we go. Much better. So you're going to put that and down and... Oh, just hurry up and eat, woman. There we go. Sorry if I offended anybody by saying that. But I was talking to a character here. Not anybody, really. See, what happened just there is she grabbed it off and she didn't actually do any movement. And what will also happen is Callie, I believe, is now hauling some simple meals. Are you hauling them down there? I believe you are. Okay, that'll do. And now you'll put some meat next to there for Mila, and she doesn't have to move. See, literally does not move an inch. Speed it up a little bit, and you're literally just going to keep cooking until you have no more to cook. The problem with that is that I don't actually want that many meals to be cooked, so let's reduce you down back to... Let's keep you on 12 just now. We're going to pause on satisfied and unpause at 6 once again. Now, you have loads and loads of meals left, so we don't have to worry about that. But what I would like to do is I am going to finish with Roger's building a few things. First of all, let's increase back up to 3 again. And why are you... You're hauling, that's why. So let's do... Who was our constructor? Rogers. You are not going to haul. Unless it's second. Art is going to be second as well. Plant cut is also second. And I would like you to construct constantly and craft, just in case. Let's have you set to a 1 as well. There we go. There you go. Now Rogers is building first. Perfect. She should hurry up and do that. And that one is a poor bed. Do we have any more wood? Yes, we do. There we go. She's going. Doing quite well. I'm keeping it at 3 just to finish the episode, of course. A little bit of wood left. Should probably get a bit more. Orders, chop wood. We have a little bit there. A little bit there. There we go. Nice bit of wood chopped down. Come on, Rogers, how we doing? Almost. A couple more. And then to build the roofs and then we're done. That's it. Last bit. How are we doing? We have a awful, an awful, an awful, and a poor. Great. What do we have here? A poor, an awful, and a poor. Okay, what I might do is I'm going to remove the awfuls by deconstructing, which is, as you can see, X. That is also awful, and that is also awful. I'm going to move the poor one by reinstall. I'm going to reinstall it just there for the time being, and then of course the next one, which is that one, I'm going to reinstall there for the time being. And then of course going to build a new double bed here, just for the time being. Rogers, where are you? There you are. Deconstruct this, please. You'll get some wood out of that as well, and that one, and this one. I'm just going to have you work through the night just to finish the episode. Sorry, we went a little bit over, guys. We went about 8 minutes over. Apologies for that. And this one as well. Is it that one? Where do you move it? You're playing. Great. Where's the reconstructing? Is it this one? Ah, it's because you're in it. That's why. I want to get you out. How do I do that? By clicking on Mila herself and then drafting. That's what I want to do, and I would like to move this one, reinstall here, you also reinstall there, and you also reinstall there. Perfect. Rogers, get at it. Reinstall you there. While you're going up, you're going to take her bed, and then this one. Perfect. We have poor, 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 and a poor. Which means we can now, of course, deconstruct this one as well. And now everybody should have a bed. Right, undraft you, you'll go to bed. Perfect, we have a prisoner one there. Now I know this is a bit of a mess we've not really sorted through, but we will do that in the next episode. Guys, I hope you've had a wonderful time viewing this episode and got a few tips and tricks, especially with regards to the cooking. Stores do come in handy in setting one behind. I do need to try and work out how to get people to move stuff into the... into that one there, but I think the way to do that is to probably, now it's drop on floor, is to set this one as a normal and set this one as a preferred. Let's double check that is still drop on floor, of course. Yes, it is. I think that should now work. So what will happen is people will keep moving this behind. These will keep stocked up, and she will just keep either dropping it behind or there. Okay, guys, I will leave you there and speak to you next time.